Welcome to Module 7. In Module 6, you learned what agentic AI is. You saw how a simple agent, the executive morning brief, can save you nearly 200 hours a year. And you identified a process in your own team that is ripe for automation. Now we go from theory to practice. We go from curiosity to deployment. This module is about building the actual agents that will run your operational backbone. You will learn 2 complete production-ready agents that you can build this week. You will discover a portfolio of 10 high-value agents that can transform your organization. And you will learn how to govern this new AI workforce, because with great power comes great responsibility. Welcome to Module 7, Advanced AI Agents for Business Leaders, Session 7.1, Project 2, Client Intelligence and Relationship Agent. Let's start with an agent that directly impacts your revenue. I call it the Client Intelligence and Relationship Agent. One of the biggest gaps in most organizations is the missed opportunity to engage clients and prospects at the right moment. A key contact gets promoted. A client announces a funding round. A competitor makes a move. These are trigger events that demand outreach, but often they go unnoticed because no one has the time to monitor every account every day. This agent solves that problem. Here is how it works. Module 1, the trigger. Every morning at 8 a.m., the agent wakes up. Module 2, CRM pull. It connects to your CRM, Salesforce, HubSpot, or whatever you use, and pulls the top 20 accounts that are flagged for nurturing. It extracts the company name, the key contact, and the last interaction date. Module 3, intelligence scan. For each of those accounts, the agent runs parallel searches. It scans the web for news, funding, expansions, new product announcements. It also checks LinkedIn for recent posts from the key contact. It looks for signals that indicate a reason to reach out. Module 4, AI analysis. All that raw intelligence is fed to OpenAI with a carefully crafted prompt. The prompt says, review these news items about company. Identify trigger events for outreach, funding, new role, expansion, or a stated challenge. Then suggest one personalized, timely outreach message. Tone, peer-to-peer, senior executive, genuine interest. Module 5, notification. The agent then sends a notification via Slack or email directly to the account owner. The message is simple. Opportunity, company, trigger event detected, suggested action, AI outreach suggestion, act by, date. Module 6, CRM update. Finally, the agent logs an intelligence note into the CRM record and sets a follow-up reminder. The entire process happens without anyone lifting a finger. The value of this agent is enormous. Instead of your sales or account management team spending hours scanning news and LinkedIn, they receive curated, actionable intelligence every morning. They can focus on relationship building, not manual research. And the best part? No more missed opportunities. Session 7.2, Project 3, Weekly Performance Intelligence Agent. Now, let's look at an agent that transforms how you manage your business. The Weekly Performance Intelligence Agent addresses a pain point every leader knows: the endless scramble to pull data, format it, and write a narrative for the weekly leadership meeting. I have seen teams spend 2 hours every Friday afternoon wrestling with spreadsheets trying to write a coherent summary. This agent reduces that to about 15 minutes of review. Here's the workflow. Module 1, trigger. Every Friday at 4 p.m., the agent activates. Module 2, data pull. It connects to your source of truth, a Google Sheet, an Excel file, or a database, and pulls the week's key performance indicators. Revenue, pipeline, costs, customer tickets, whatever metrics matter to you. It also compares these numbers to the target and to the prior week. Module 3, AI narrative. Now, the agent sends that data to OpenAI with a prompt that acts as a management reporting analyst. Write a concise weekly performance summary for the leadership team. Include green, what is on track, brief. Amber, what needs attention, specific. Red, what requires immediate action, next week priorities, 3 bullet points. Tone, direct, factual, no sugarcoating. 400 words max. In seconds, you have a draft narrative that captures the story behind the numbers. Module 4, create Google Doc. The agent then creates a new Google Doc titled Weekly Performance Summary, week number year, and pastes the AI narrative along with the raw data table. Module 5, email to leadership team. Finally, it sends an email to the leadership team with the subject line Weekly Performance Summary, date, the AI summary in the body, and a link to the full document. What used to be a 2-hour manual slog is now a 15-minute review and polish. Your team gets their Friday evening back, and your leadership meeting starts with a clear, data-driven narrative every week. Session 7.3, the Leadership Agent Portfolio, 10 high-value agents. These 2 agents are just the beginning. Over time, you can build a portfolio of agents that run your entire operational backbone. Let me give you a curated list of 10 high-value agents, categorized by function. Strategic agents, executive morning brief, your personalized daily intelligence digest from Module 6. Board pack drafter, pulls metrics, generates a narrative, and formats a board-ready pack. Competitor monitor, weekly digest of competitor moves, pricing changes, and announcements. Regulatory alert, monitors sector-specific regulatory news and flags compliance risks. Operational agents, weekly performance report, the agent we just built, your Friday summary. Escalation classifier, reads incoming customer escalations, scores urgency, and routes to the correct owner. Contract review. Notifier, alerts account managers 60, 30, and 7 days before contract renewals. Expense anomaly detector, scans expense submissions and flags unusual patterns for review. People and culture agents, hiring pipeline tracker, monitors candidate status in your ATS, chases delayed feedback, and reports weekly to hiring managers. Employee pulse summarizer, collects survey responses and synthesizes themes into a brief for HR and leadership. This portfolio is not theoretical. Each of these agents can be built on Make.com or similar platforms in a matter of hours. They represent a shift from reactive management to proactive automated operations. Session 7.4, Governing Your AI Agent Ecosystem. As you begin deploying agents, you need a governance framework. Not all agents are equal. Some have low risk, some have high consequences if they fail. Here is a simple framework you can use. Low-risk agents are things like morning briefs, content drafts, and research summaries. They provide information but do not take irreversible action. Govern them with monthly spot checks. Medium-risk agents include customer communication drafts and report generation. They produce output that a human should review before sending. Weekly review is sufficient. High-risk agents touch financial data or HR workflows. They should have daily human oversight and a human-in-the-loop approval step before any action is taken. Critical risk processes, legal documents, compliance reports, contract approvals should never be fully automated. AI can assist, but a qualified human must own the final decision. This governance framework gives you confidence to deploy widely while managing risk appropriately.